Hello, welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, I'm wearing clothes. How's everyone doing? That's awesome. So the Johnny Depp trial is over, and the Amber Heard spin continues. It's great to see that there's so much of the mainstream media, even though, you know, Johnny Depp won quote unquote fair and square in court after all the evidence was shown, that there's still segments of the mainstream media that's, saying, it was wrong, basically. But anyway, but that's not why I turned on the mic today. I wanted to laugh at well, Amber Turd. No, I wanted to laugh at more and more I guess stories are coming out about Hunter Biden's laptop, and for those of you that don't know, the main reason why I didn't vote for Joe Biden is because of the Hunter Biden laptop and all the stuff that was on it. That is the main reason. The second reason why I didn't vote for Joe Biden is because he's not mentally competent. And the third reason I didn't vote for Joe Biden is just his political history. But anyway, this is how you know the Joe Biden presidency is over, when they start talking about the browser history of Joe Biden's laptop. Okay, so apparently he has an obsession with porn and sex fantasies. Okay, first off, that's every guy. So I do want to say this. I don't like the fact. I'm reading an article from the Daily Mail. I don't like the fact that this article starts out with an obsession with porn and sex fantasies. Okay? You are attacking every man in, well, America. Okay? Because like some countries, porn's not allowed. That's why they mainly put their energy in sex trafficking. Anyway, the categories of porn that Hunter Biden was into is 18 years old, lonely widow, and MILF crack cocaine porn. Now, let's see. Okay. 18 years old. Nothing wrong with that. That is a very popular category in porn. Barely legal, teen, 18 years old, 19 years old. That that right there is one of the most popular categories in porn. Nothing wrong with that. A woman, uh, 19 years old is when a woman reaches her peak when it comes to looks physically. So it makes total sense that 18 years old is one of the categories that he looks at. Completely normal, nothing wrong with that. Why is it everyone's business? I don't know why, but let me guess why. Because because even the mainstream media doesn't want Joe Biden to run again. So they gotta, I mean, they still want a Democrat to be president, but they don't want this Democrat to be president. That's why all the crap is coming out of Joe Biden, because he's so bad at his job. Joe Biden has ruined this country. So it's been ruined so bad. Now the media that was protecting him is trying to get rid of him. So but this is why this is coming out. Okay, the other category that Hunter Biden was into Lonely Widow. Okay, now that's a fantasy of his because I don't know his current situation, but his dead brother, he was dating his dead brother's wife, or yeah, widow, whatever. You know, there's a lot of fish in the sea, but if the only fish that you can catch is a fish that someone threw back, or if the only fish you can catch is a fish that was left on the line but the fisherman died, so you just come up and swoop on that one. If that's all you can get, that says a lot about you. But just the fact that he was looking for lonely widow category in porn. And guess what? I already did the research, folks. I don't have to do it right now. I already did the research. There is no lonely widow section. Now, there is a caveat here. Japanese, there is a section of Japanese porn called funeral home porn. Hear me out. Where the woman, you know, the grieving widow, goes in to the funeral home and is talking to, you know, the guy in charge of the funeral home. She's sitting on a couch, black couch. She's wearing her traditional funeral outfit, you know, mostly a black, you know, outfit. And the funeral home director starts to interview her, you know, like, what do you want done, you know, the funeral, tell me about your late husband. And then he sits next to her to console her and then has sex with her as she's crying and saying, no, I still miss my husband. Anyway, that is the only thing close I've seen to Lonely Widow is Japanese funeral home porn. And I know he's not a man of culture, so he wasn't looking at that. So I want to know what videos came up for Lonely Widow, because I looked for Lonely Widow. I did not see anything that Hunter Biden would like. Well, first of all, it's not a category. Like I said, the only category that was close to it was Japanese funeral home porn. Okay. MILF crack cocaine porn. Listen, you gotta realize this, people. Okay, and I'm saying people because I know women do this too. Listen, I understand you have a fetish, you have a thing you're into, a preference. Okay, but the thing is, you can't mix like you can't put all of your preferences into a blender and then hope that's actually a porn category. It just doesn't work like that. You know? That'd be like me looking for a category called Asian girls that shut the fuck up. It should no. It just doesn't exist. Listen. MILF crack cocaine porn. MILF is a category, a classic category. MILF is a category that doesn't need any other prefixes or suffixes. Okay? MILF is all you need. You don't need to add to MILF. Okay? You know, you can go crazy and go lesbian MILF, but it's still MILF. Okay? Why are you adding? Okay, if someone's a MILF and you're adding crack cocaine to that, in the back of your mind, you gotta have the crack baby on your mind, right? How old is this MILF? Is this MILF in her? Okay, whatever. Let's say 40s, but she's a crackhead, right? So she probably had a kid at 14. You could probably have a threesome. Why are you looking at MILF crack cocaine porn? Hunter Biden. Yeah, I'm talking. Hunter Biden, I'm talking to you. Why are you looking up MILF crack cocaine porn? Okay? We know you smoke crack as well. There's pictures of it on your laptop. I saw that 2 years ago. I understand why you like MILFs. Everyone likes MILFs. American Pie is the reason why people like MILFs. It's been ingrained in our society, it's part of our culture. When porn stars reach MILF status, a lot of them feel like they've blossomed and become a butterfly. It's a good thing to be a MILF. The crack cocaine part, though? Now, I know some guys like the kind of porn where it's just a woman smoking cigarettes, usually in stockings. Don't know why. It's just for some reason a woman in cigarettes and stockings is like a category in porn. I don't know why. I blame the French. No, I really do blame the French for this. Okay, so I did some research so you don't have to. If you look up MILF crack cocaine as a category in like in a porn search, you do not find a MILF. You do not find a super hot, I'm talking like the kind of MILF you find on Bang Bros or Brazzers or like Reality Kings. You don't find a MILF like that. Or even, like MILF.com. Like, you don't find a MILF like that when you look up MILF crack cocaine porn. Anytime you add crack, cocaine, some kind of drug into your porn search, you know what you get? I'll tell you what I got. I got a guy picking up prostitutes from the side of the road and filming them in hotels. I'm sorry, in motels and the car, and they were doing stuff for $2. They had names like Candy and Pepper and Sandy. 40-year-old, looked like high on meth, way too into it. It looked like, I don't know, if you could like make a person but like replace their DNA with tragedy, what the fuck, and oh my god, that's what you saw. These weren't most, these were skeletons that somehow weren't like, decomposed to dust yet. It didn't make sense. Oh yeah, they're like zombies basically. Basically, they look like humans that just got bit by a zombie, so they had about another 30 minutes before they turned. That's what these women look like. And then add being high on crack or meth on top of that. Hunter Biden, what are you into? What are you into, Hunter Biden? 18 years old. That's a great category. Nothing wrong with it. I approve of that category. I like that category. That is a great category. Lonely Widow. No. Japanese funeral home porn? Yes. MILF crack cocaine porn. I disagree with you, Hunter Biden. I disagree with you. Sit down. Let me talk to you. MILF? Nothing wrong with that. Do that. Lose lose the crack cocaine part. Just because you smoke crack cocaine doesn't mean you should look for porn with a MILF and crack cocaine. No, it just doesn't work like that. I'm disappointed in you. Hunter Biden also filmed and uploaded his his own amateur porn. Like he made porn videos and uploaded them to Pornhub. And he texted the Pornhub links to someone in his contacts, and the contact was listed as dad. I don't I don't know what's going on in this family, but basically Hunter Biden is filming amateur porn and then sending it to his father. The president of the United States has amateur porn of his son. What the fuck? Hey, this one's for the big guy. Did you hear what I said? Hunter Biden filmed amateur porn and sent it, texted it to the contact called Dad. That that doesn't seem weird to anyone. I'm I'm hello. Last time I checked, I mean, I've been on Facebook. The only thing women do is send nudes out, but they don't send them to their fathers. The only thing guys do is send out dick pics, but they don't send them to their fathers. Hunter Biden does. What's going on? What is going on with the Biden family? If the son turns out, if the son turned out this bad, how do you think the parents are? The parents are horrible. I mean, like everyone thinks Joe Biden has dementia. No, he's high on crack. What the fuck? No one else thinks this is insane. No one else thinks this is weird. 18 years old is a great porn category. I recommend everyone look at that category. Okay? So I'm trying to say, like, there are some positives out of this story. 18 years old is one of the best categories in porn, by far. Lonely Widow doesn't exist. Okay? The reason why Hunter Biden looked up Lonely Widow so much is because he was cracked out. But Japanese funeral home porn, good category. Really good category. MILF crack cocaine porn doesn't exist. But it does exist a very sad reality. Do not search. Do not investigate. Do not pass go. Leave this category alone. I looked for you. Do not do it. Filming amateur porn and sending it to your father, I'm not going to try it. Don't recommend it. Don't do it. This Hunter Biden thing is a mess. Can you believe that this story is being covered up? It's certain news platforms are like, well, because they're allowed to now, because they weren't allowed to do it before, but it's you you got to impeach Biden. He's not mentally fit, and he has dick pics of his kid. What the fuck? Anyway, I've said enough. Peace. I'm out.